Good morning, ladies, gents, and Pikachus, and propaganda people. The BBC have just released this rather strange article, so let's fact check. Oh, look at that! Macron urges Israel to stop bombing babies in Gaza. Let's take a look. Let's ignore all this other news. That's in the middle. Let's look at the middle one. Oh my god, Israel to stop killing... Israel, you scumbags, bombing babies? Is that what your war's about? Oh, we should hate Israel then. But let's fact check it, right? So let's look through the article. Let's look for a source. Is there any evidence that Macron actually said this? Exclusive interview. So we can't see the interview because it's exclusive. Exclusive to whom? Well, it doesn't say. We're just going to have to assume that it's true since we cannot have a source. We can't actually click on the quote to see it. See, that's impartial journalism. You put your sources. So let's search through the page for the word babies. Oh, there's another article there. Is this the same article? See, they like doing that, making it look like there's more than one article, but it's the same article. And again, there's no source. So as far as I'm concerned, they've just invented that. I'm sure he didn't say it. He probably said, don't kill babies at some other point, not about Israel. And they've merged those two things together. See, that's what they do with propaganda. They merge two previous things together to create a new thing. And people don't bother to fact check, like I'm doing now. So they just go, they're bombing babies. Let's be anti-Semitic then, because they bomb babies. But as you can see, I'm searching for this quote, and it's just not there. I'm searching for a source, evidence. It's not there. I'm searching for any other articles that reference the source. It's not there. I go to the bottom where you cite your sources. There's no sources. So let's go look at Emmanuel Macron's Twitter feed. Show me the quote of Macron babies bombing. Can we find it? I guarantee you we cannot. Nope, it's just the same article posted again and again and again and again, and they all link back to that one BBC post, which of course doesn't have any sources or any evidence, and doesn't actually have the original quote. So you can see why I'm kind of dubious about this being impartial, fair journalism. Because there's no source, there's no evidence, and it's a misquote. There's no quote. Let's look at his actual Twitter feed then. Or it might not show me actually. I don't know whether Macron... Oh, it should be. He's a public figure. His X feed should be public. Have we got any pictures of the tweet? No, we don't. We've just got pictures of Macron and other things that he's said. What if we look on his actual Twitter feed? Should we see if we can find his Twitter feed? See if the last one was about babies being bombed. Can we find it? Oh, there it is. Let's have a look. So it should be his most recent tweet. But his most recent tweet is "Make our planet great again." And then something in French about the Centre for Language. And then 24th of June about abortion. And the last one about Israel is him meeting the Israelis for a trade agreement. Nothing about bombing babies in Israel. Nothing at all. So I think that concludes this fact-checking the BBC session. So childish. So there's no evidence, there's no sources, there's no tweet, there's nothing. It's completely unverified. And as far as I'm concerned, if the BBC are replacing real journalism with unverified, fictitious tweets made of two cut and pasted previous tweets stuck together, and then you've chucked the word Israel on there, that, dear ladies and gents, is propaganda, which is exactly why the BBC should be ashamed of themselves and stop calling themselves journalists and start calling themselves what they are, propagandists. So that's the end of this video. As you can see, there's no evidence or sources given because it never actually got said. So I hope that puts a few minds at rest that Israel are not bombing babies. And why would they? There's no military value in spending money on bombing babies. Only an idiot will believe that. So I hope that put your mind at rest, and I'll see you next time.